Hi folks, today I'm going to install a QuadLock phone charger on my BMW R18 First Edition. I bought the wireless charger base and the USB smart adapter that comes with all of the required parts to wire directly to the battery. The system has a fuse for safety. One of the problems with wiring a USB port directly to the battery is it will draw a very small current, even when not in use. Eventually it will drain the battery. However, the QuadLock system has a three-way switch that lets you select on all the time, off, or auto. In the auto mode, the switch allows current to flow as long as the battery is above 12 volts. If it drops below, then a transistor inside the switch turns the system off, so saving your battery. Let's have a look at my bike. I already have a non-charging QuadLock system that's easily removed. I put my bike on a stand to make it easy to work on. I use the Kern Stabby system that works well. I upgraded the standard First Edition seats to the Mustang Day Rider, but the original detaches pretty much the same way. There are 3 bolts that hold the battery cover on. I found it easier to lift the wiring above the battery to make it easier to get out. Remember to remove the negative terminal first. To run the wire to the charger, you have to remove the top engine cover and the petrol tank. It's not as scary as it sounds. Remove the 2 bolts holding the 1800cc sign-on, and then the 2 bolts in the engine case and the 2 at the top of the engine. To remove the engine cover, pull up on the casing and then disconnect the electrical plug above the air filter. The process is the same on the other side. This allows you to remove the fuel line. Push the grey tabs in and pull up. Next, remove the tank. So this is a little embarrassing, but at this point I had a camera failure. But the difficult parts I think are done. Once the bolts are loose, just lift the tank off. It will be tight, but you can do it. I then ran the wire from the battery along the existing wiring harness and tied it with the cable ties provided by QuadLock. Make sure the QuadLock switch is in auto. Once the wiring harness is installed and connected, turn on the ignition to check that the charger works. You don't want to find out once the bike is reassembled. Install the tank by reversing the removal method and replace the engine covers. I put some grease on the locating pins before reinstalling the cover. Make sure you put all of the bolts in loosely before tightening them down.